Hi everyone, my name's Donna Powell and I'm the General Manager of Shift. And in this week's BTS tip, I'm going to be talking to you about systems, which really are the foundation stones of your business and of building a really strong business for you. One of the things that people say to me and some of our clients when I'm talking to them is, help, I really need a system. Now a system is simply a process that you follow. So it's a series of tasks or things that you do to make something happen in your business. Now it's very likely that your business does already have systems, but it may be that you just don't know what they are. And sometimes it can mean that everyone in your business is following their own system to achieve an outcome or to perform a task. So you may have salespeople each following their own sales process, or people following their own systems to file information in different ways. One of the really important things you want to do is make sure that everyone in the business is using the same system. Because you can imagine if you've got different people in the business, say filing information in their own way, when you try and put it together, it doesn't really work and creates a few difficulties in trying to actually find information. So one of the things you can think about when you're actually putting together your systems or looking at your systems are 4 key questions. And the first one is, why am I doing this? Why is this system in place? Is it for sales reasons? Is that what you're trying to do to achieve more sales? Is it for legal reasons or accounting reasons, and that you need to have the system in place to be able to fulfill those requirements? So it may be to actually keep your invoices for a certain number of years, so that if the tax man needs to see them, and you have to have a system around that. The next thing you want to ask yourself is, what's my outcome? What are you trying to achieve through running this system or process? Is it perhaps that you want things to be easier to find in the business? Do you want to create uniformity across the business, or to save time and to save money? Now, as an example, we have a system in our business whereby we get a lot of similar requests into our email inbox. So we have a standard number of templates for standard responses, so that the customer service person doesn't need to keep rewriting the same email multiple times, but can use the template and then customize that specific to the query. It saves her time, and in the long run it saves our business money, because she's able to then focus on doing other things. The next question you want to ask yourself is, how do you want this to work? What are the steps A, B and C and D that you want somebody to follow, or a system to or information to follow as it moves through your business? Now I've got here an example which is a high-level example of one of our accounting systems, which is when we receive an invoice in, it comes into the company, it then gets forwards to the accounts area. There it gets labelled with which bank account is going to be processing the funds, then enter it into our ledger, and then at the end of the month it gets reconciled into our bank account. And we know by following this system, we'll make sure that we account for everything, and we'll cover off our legal responsibilities and our accounting responsibilities. So just by having that system in place and making sure we follow it means that everyone's clear on what has to happen, and that's a really great thing to have in your business. The next thing that you want to ask yourself is, who or what else in your business might need the information? And this is something that a lot of people might forget about, especially if they're developing systems in isolation. So the salespeople are developing their sales system, the accounting people are developing their accounting system, and they may not realise that some of the same information needs to be used by both groups of people. So actually talking about it in the beginning and getting clear on which information needs to be used means that you can perhaps come up with a more efficient system, and a system that works better for the whole business rather than just the isolated areas. So that's some of the questions you might like to ask yourself for this week. The 4 tips on why are you doing this, what is it you're trying to achieve, how are you going to carry out your systems, and who and what else might be reliant on your system. Have a think about those things, and through doing that you should create a more whole and complete business system for your business. Thank you very much. Have a great day.